Oh, so many good games to play. Oh, hey everybody. Well, I got some games on box finally and a couple of other things. So first off, we have both for the Nintendo Switch and the PS4, the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, which is going to have an amazing amount of games. And we also have, hopefully, Weird Science in 4K. Now, I get some of this stuff from Amazon, and sometimes a couple of the people who are selling them aren't exactly selling the right stuff. So you have to put up with that. But let's get into it. So the first one we're gonna unbox is of course the games. There's some collectibles and stuff on the inside. As you can see here, it says free comic book. There's actually quite a few games. And in fact, all I have to do is really just show the PS4 and you can see some of the games. Like there's of course Power Stone, Capcom versus SKS and stuff, Alpha, a pretty good amount of games. And many of these are actually 3D too. And you have it for two systems. And I can't wait to see how these are going to go. And they just have a great design to them. All right. Trusty throwing knife. Here we go. I want to get into the Switch version first because I do want to install it in my Switch. And I do like mine physical because, you have a physical copy. And this would technically be something where everything would probably be on the cartridge except for some updates. So there we go. Pretty nice looking. All right, here we go. Opening it up. And, okay. I've got a code for something. And we have, I do hate that there's no backing, but that's still pretty cool. We got the cartridge and we have the exclusive, unique, I think, comic book that they put in. Wow, um, it's actually kind of thick. Show it off a little bit here. There's going to be characters from Darksiders in this? Nice. And in a previous video, I have the new Fatal Fury or whatever you want to call it, which is pretty cool. Look at that. It's actually pretty nicely done. It's actually pretty good. All right. Yeah, I remember him. He's from Samurai Showdown. Pretty cool. I do miss that game, and I never had many copies of Samurai Showdown. Pretty cool though. All right, that's our Switch version, and there was apparently a code. All right, here we go. PS4 version. Pretty cool. Again, trusty throwing knife. I technically could have gotten this Friday, but I was so tired after work that I was like, I'll just wait till Saturday. And then I totally forgot I had these yesterday when I went to do stuff. This week's been pretty good. All right, here we go. Opening it up, and okay. It goes separately. And again, we have another comic book. That's cool. And once again, no background. I do love the look on the disc, though. That's pretty cool. Dolby Audio. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. Dolby Audio. Hold on one second. I love having my movies right there. So here's Old Weird Science. This is just a straight Blu-ray version from Universal. It's also one of these exclusive art cover versions that they did. And this is pretty cool and stuff. Now, the reason I'm going to keep this is because some of these versions only come with a 4K copy. So there's that. Let's take a quick look to see what this Blu-ray looks like. DTS HD Master Audio, Dolby. Pretty nice. All right. Great movie, too. All right. So here's the 4K copy. I'll have a look from Arrow. Arrow does pretty good, by the way. And I do love the fact that they have this little line right here you can kind of see. And it actually says Blu-ray. You can actually just make out the Blu-ray symbol that goes around. Now, I don't know where the point is because you can just like kind of tear it off, but it doesn't look like it wants to do that for me. So, trusty throwing knife. Look at that. It literally tore right around the thing at the bottom. That's pretty cool. And look, you can actually see it. That's pretty cool. Then I just pull the plastic off like that. All right. Yep. All right. Okay, I don't know what this is an advertisement to because I can't unfortunately read the language, but that is kind of cool. And then we have more stuff for watching Arrow. There's Elvira, Hellraiser, a couple of other characters. They do a good thing. Well, the fact that they actually have a streaming site, pretty cool. All right, and then we have that's what the 4K looks like. Pretty nice. All right, that makes pretty cool. Ah, I love it. So, anyways, I got to get all this stuff installed and have some fun. I'm probably also going to reinstall my PS5, um, Elden Ring as well. I've been itching to play again, and hopefully, when the Switch 2 comes out, that will be one of the games that comes within this year. They've got 6 months, so hoping. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe, and yes, I would like to have a Switch 2, but if it doesn't come, it doesn't come. I'm not going to try to kill myself to get one. And waiting has its advantages. So, like and subscribe, hit the bell for notification. I'll see you later. Bye.